All right, TMS first in the morning with entertainment as always. And as we mentioned off the top of the show, the world is paying tribute today to Brian Wilson after the passing of the legendary Beach Boys co-founder. Brian's family sharing messages on social media yesterday and also said that they understand that they are sharing their grief with really the entire world and some music royalty.
That's right. So many people paying tribute to Brian on social media. You can see the names, huge names, have been sharing their heartfelt messages with statements from Bob Dylan, Sir Elton John, Sir Paul McCartney, Carole King, just to name a few.
Also hearing from Brian Wilson's bandmates, Jardine spoke about his passing, Wilson's passing on BBC Radio, saying, quote, "You were a humble giant who always made me laugh, and we will celebrate your music forever. Still have the warmth of the sun within me tonight."
Honorary Beach Boy John Stamos posted a loving message on his Instagram. John has joined the band for a number of performances after a chance encounter in the early 80s when he ran backstage to Flea fans at one of their concerts and ended up being invited on stage to perform with them. I did not know this story.
Oh, no? Yeah, John has performed with the Beach Boys, I think, since the late 80s. I believe he's in the Kokomo video as well. From that time period, but he has performed on and off with the Beach Boys, well, for decades.
But then you knew of that story about how they came to meet?
Yeah, which is pretty cool. And it is hard to really overestimate the importance of Brian Wilson, the influence he's had on music from the 60s and beyond. And you can see it just from the people paying tribute to him today.
Yeah, for sure. All right, Sydney Sweeney is back in the news as Glen Powell's ex has spoken out for the first time since her public breakup with the star. Model Gigi Paris addressed the romance rumors between Sydney and Glen that surrounded the promotion of their sleeper hit at the box office, Anyone But You. The actors admitted to the New York Times last year that they played into the rumors to boost interest in the romantic comedy. As a producer, Sydney was directly involved in the film's marketing. Gigi said she knew it was over when she flew to Australia to visit Glen during the filming of Anyone But You. He called to say that he had discussed with producers and she was not to come to set. Gigi said, quote, "At the end of the day, it was like, well, work comes first." And, well, that sucks how it was handled. I just felt like I was just fed to the dogs. Yeah, that's harsh. That is harsh.
Yeah, absolutely. But we remember all of that going on at the time and the hype surrounding that movie, which was, a fairly big rom-com.